All right, this is a no restrictions JB and Sandy show as a podcast. On the radio, we got all kinds of rules and things we got to do and stuff. So we thought we'd just make a podcast where we can just talk a little bit more about some stuff that's happening.
Yeah, and we're all big fans of Taylor Sheridan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I watched, did you watch?
Everything I did, the season premiere.
Yeah, Dutton Ranch is the new one.
That's the spinoff with Beth and Rip, who somehow ended up in Texas because the whole Yellowstone thing ended with them going off and getting their own plot of land.
Yeah, and they didn't explain it.
They didn't explain it.
I don't know how they landed in Texas.
They didn't explain the difference between the end of the original and the start of this.
Correct. Like in the she didn't watch the last season of Yellowstone.
Last season.
Trisha didn't.
Really?
I think that was the season that Kevin Costner wasn't in it, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyway, at the end of that, they pointed out that Beth had surprisingly bought a ranch in Montana, and that they were going to go to that ranch and they were going to try to make it work and do all that stuff. And that didn't happen in the new spinoff. Next thing you know, they're in a fictional small town, by the way. Did you know that Rio Paloma in the show is not real?
It's not a real town.
No, and it's in South Texas is what they say. But anyway, I watched it on Friday. What'd you think?
I expected something bold to happen in the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody dying, a big throwdown, and none of that happened.
Yeah, it's almost like the only thing Rip did that was Rip-like was take the gun from the guy at the gas station.
They didn't even show Beth's boobs or anything like that.
No, I kept waiting for that. I had the pause button ready.
Just pause right on her boobs in the trough.
I didn't walk away from her going, "Oh, that was great." So think about it. Like, if we didn't have the Landman experience with Beth and Rip, and you watched
Yellowstone.
If you didn't have that experience with them, and you tuned in for the first time watching this, would you have come back?
It'd be kind of meh.
Yeah, probably not. But I give them a little bit of grace in that it's a premiere. Like they're setting up a lot of stuff to happen. But you do know the characters. You know Beth, you know Rip.
I've missed Rip. And I have to ask y'all a question because this is a conversation Sandy and I have had so many times. Sandy has claimed on multiple occasions that if he were to get into a fight with Rip, that Sandy would win the fight. I say absolutely not.
There's no doubt.
Really?
I mean, you saw him jerk the guy off the horse across the fence. You've seen how many people he's killed and just punched the crap out of him. And you're saying you could beat Rip.
How old was I? How old was I when you met me?
I mean, it was 23 years ago. So what were you?
I was in my 30s.
30.
I did a lot of stuff before you met me, just so you know.
Yeah, I've seen Sandy throw down. I would bet my money on Sandy versus Rip.
Are you
I
kidding?
would bet my
really?
money on Sandy.
So there you go.
I've only ever known Sandy, my shoulder hurts, Sandy. You're saying before my shoulder, Sandy could beat Rip.
I saw him break up a fight and pin a guy down in La Zona Rosa while holding his beer and not spilling a drop. And the cops came rushing in, and before they even broke this up, you just had the guy pinned down.
Yeah.
And they came in, the cops come in and they go, "Sandy?" I mean,
I think I let him have him. I'm just doing your job, guys.
There's a couple scenes that were in Yellowstone. Remember when they fought the Harley guys on the way to Sturgis?
Yeah.
That was a great one.
But he had that branding iron that he was hitting people with, remember?
Yeah. One of my favorite scenes, and I'm saying this because I could see Sandy interchangeable with Rip. When some of their boys got beat up in the bar and they backed a bull up and let it in the bar.
That's awesome.
I forgot about that.
Like, that's something you would do.
Here's something different, though, that's a big change in the last 10 years about getting in a bar fight. It's really a big... Lots of guys are training in jiu-jitsu. Mm-hmm. I mean, it is
and you
crazy.
Can't tell.
And you don't know.
Yeah.
They're a 150-pound dude. Mm-hmm. They look like a regular guy, but they're a freaking 8th-degree black belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and next thing you know, you got your head up your ass.
Right.
That's the difference now.
It's popular in Austin, too, compared to most cities.
Huge.
Yeah.
I mean, we all probably know someone that's a very high belt in some form of martial
I know
art.
several. It's
And
very cool.
Those guys you don't want to mess with. Did you happen to see the Ronda Rousey fight over the weekend?
The 17-second fight.
Yeah. And collected her check and said, "See ya."
Couple
Was it a
million bucks.
mismatch? Like, was it?
Ronda caught her. She caught her. I
gotcha.
mean,
That classic arm bar that she gets people. A 17-second fight, like a $2.1 million payday
Oh
for
my
her.
God!
it's like the old Tyson days. Remember?
Yeah.
So I think that Ronda Rousey's pretty hot, though.
I do too.
I mean,
I like her.
but she's getting up there. Well, what do old guys say? She's a little long in the tooth.
Long in the tooth.
to be fighting. But we've also got that big fight coming up at the White House.
Oh,
You
the
know about
UFC fight.
The UFC fight they're going to do in the lawn at the White House.
So weird,
How
right?
did that happen? That's
Dana White's all over it.
Yeah, he really is. So we mentioned it yesterday. Actually, it was this morning. College game day coming to Austin, September 12th, Ohio State for that game. That's the second game of the season. That's going to be rowdy and hot.
That's going to be really cool. People are going to be into it because, assuming we win game one, the national championship hype for both these teams is very high. And you had asked me earlier, well, where does game day set up when they come to Austin? They've done it in 3 different locations
Oh, really?
in the past. They've done it on the LBJ lawn,
Yeah.
which is where they do the Longhorn Limits, the music
Yeah,
and all
the
that.
Oh,
music,
yeah, that's
the
right.
music
Yeah.
venue.
So that's a good spot for it. They've also done it in Mike Myers Stadium, the track thing, and then they have done it on the South Mall with the tower behind them.
Oh, that's a good look.
I think the tower, the South Mall, is the best looking on TV.
I think so too. Yeah. So that'll be. They start that at 11. No, they start that super early, like 7 in the morning.
The
till
game's
11.
not till 6:30 at night, so it'll be nice and rowdy.
Lots of drunk
Those
people.
Ohio State fans start spitting.
Yeah. Oh, that was the worst experience of my life. Is Columbus, Ohio.
I've been to, you've been there.
Yeah.
I don't remember if we went to it together, but it was an Ohio State night game in Austin, and I saw more fights that night than anywhere. I mean, it was started between Longhorn and Ohio State fans. By the end of the night, it was just Longhorn fans fighting other Longhorn fans. It was just a drunk fest.
And I've told this story before in Columbus years ago, back in the national championship run. I went to the game up there. Texas won, and I went with my buddy Scott Crossett. You guys remember Scott from Apple Leasing. And we were walking out of the stadium and down the sidewalk, and these fans would come up and just spit on the sidewalk 3 feet, 4 feet in front of you. Just spit. And then when they walked by, they'd get 10 feet behind you, then they'd yell at you. And I told Scott, I said, bro, if somebody spits on me,
It's happening.
it's on. I don't care who it is. I'm not going to get spit on, and I didn't get spit on, but still, that's going to be interesting. That's a rivalry that's really grown up in the last 20 years or so. God, Vince Young's birthday. We talked about Vince Young's birthday. He's 43.
43.
Isn't
What
that?
was the year? 2006?
5? Yeah, 5. I think.
It was
2005?
the 5 season. It was January of 06 was the game.
That's right. That's right. But now
And we
Vince
were
is-
there.
Yeah, we
Oh,
were
we're
there.
there.
It's the only time JB and I've ever hugged.
In all these years, I've known each other.
It's the only time
Yeah.
that we have ever hugged.
That's also when you lost your ticket in a sea of thousands and thousands
yeah.
of people.
Yeah, I think we paid $1,000 for that ticket.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah.
cheap.
Today, that ticket would be $5,000.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, we got it right before the game, and from a ticket broker. And then we're walking to the stadium to go in, and I look down, and my ticket's gone. These things are huge.
Yeah.
Like big, giant pieces.
Yeah,
of
huge,
paper.
and it had slipped out of my pocket. And Sandy was like, "I'm going in,"
Sorry, dude.
and I just started retracing my steps a good half mile,
Yeah.
at least. And I see a group of people kind of huddled around each other talking. I mean, there's just people everywhere, and you couldn't buy a ticket at this point.
No.
You couldn't buy a single ticket. And I look, and it's just laying there on the ground.
That's
in,
incredible.
In and among this group of people, and I walked up, and I had to go, "Hey, excuse me." And I go, "Yeah, that's my ticket. I dropped it." And they were like, "Oh my gosh, that was just sitting there."
Unbelievable.
I would not have been able to buy my way in after that. There's no way.
No one
just
was getting.
can't
If they
believe
were
you
there,
found
they
it.
were going.
Yeah.
Another funny story about that game is that one of your fraternity brothers, two of your fraternity brothers, had a small problem. One of your fraternity brothers from college got really, really drunk, and was out, hadn't come into the game yet. And then my buddy Marlon was on the inside, and once you left, you couldn't come back in to the game. So Marlon's out there, and he's just watching Dudley walking around the parking lot like he didn't know where he was. And he's like, do I let him just wander around, or do I go out and get him and bring him in? Because if I go out, I can't come back in. And he was like, he's on his own.
So Dudley just wandered around the stadium for the whole game?
And then finally found his way back to the van that they had rented, and that's where he watched the game.
And it's just, oh my gosh, if I wish we had video the way we have video now of everything on our phone.
Yeah.
Just leaving that stadium, the USC fans were just stunned.
They were.
They were speechless. They weren't rude or anything like that. They just were silent. Like they couldn't believe what just happened.
They couldn't believe those rednecks from Texas came in and whipped them. That's what they couldn't
awesome.
believe. Incredible.
I mean, they just.
It was funny. I mean, they're crying and smoking their pipes and
Smoking their pipes.
tobacco pipes.
Are y'all acting crazy, screaming, yelling?
I got to tell you, I'm kind of bummed. I'm joking, but you see, Lainey Wilson got married.
You're bummed.
She's
you
your
thought
booty boo.
I thought
You got a
it-
shot?
yeah, outside chance. You know what I mean? But so here's a funny clip when she was talking to Theo Vaughn on his podcast. Just the way Theo frames his question for listeners.
Both of
People
them.
really coming for that rump, huh?
Hold on, let me start it over.
I was going to say, these are two people I just like to hear them talk.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
you got
yeah.
them together.
Yeah, listen to this. Listen to what Theo leads with when he's talking to Lainey Wilson.
People really coming for that rump, huh?
Coming for the rump. I'm like, I've been in Nashville for 12 years trying to do music. And here we are. The butt goes viral. And I mean, they find the music through the butt and they just plan on sticking around. But it's,
Look, I
I'm
think-
trying to embrace it. Whatever makes them listen to the music. I mean, I didn't know how to feel about it in the beginning. I was like, I thought it was going to be just this little tiny viral thing. And next thing I know, weeks later, I'm still seeing big old butts.
There's no
Found the music through the butt.
no
Sorry.
secret as to why people love Lainey Wilson.
Yeah.
Right.
Because she'll talk about stuff like that and just
Just adorable.
You know, her new husband's name is Duck.
duck.
His nickname is Duck.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit it big. He's Mr. Lainey Wilson
Yeah,
now,
he is.
right?
You asked the other day, what does he do? And I'm like, he's
Doesn't
married
matter.
to Lainey Wilson.
Yeah.
That's it.
You
Yeah.
just have dinner on time. And you do everything. Make sure the car's ready to go.
Right.
JB, I've gotten our notes here. This is funny.
Oh, yeah. But P.S., he was a former NFL quarterback.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And
Really?
he's a real estate agent. Yeah.
Football, I mean, wow, he must be a great athlete to make it to the NFL.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
Quarterback at Samford University. He played for the Steelers and the L.A. Rams in the NFL.
Wow.
Okay.
JB, what is this? I know what this means. It's very funny. JB had a friend stop by the house. That never happens.
That never happens. It's
Yeah.
always, it just, like, you remember like as a kid in the 70s, you just go knock on a door.
Yeah.
Hey, can Timmy come play?
And it wasn't weird. This was just a drop-in, unexpected
Yes.
drop-in.
A
Oh.
friend of mine was just out buzzing around on his e-bike and said he's
How
like,
old are we?
He's like, oh, I just thought I'd stop by. It just threw me for a loop.
Did you think something was wrong?
Yeah, like, oh, do you need air in your tires or something? Like, what's going on here? Oh, just thought I'd stop by.
But
No
was
one
there-
does that anymore.
Was there a part of you when you heard the knock on the door, you're like, I'm not going to answer? Like, I'm
Yeah,
always like, do I look? I'm not going to answer.
Yeah, I never answer my door.
Yeah. And you just looked at, was your little friend
Yeah,
wanting to come
just-
out and play?
Yeah, I wanted to see if I can come play.
Did you get on your bike and just ride around the neighborhood, like look to build a ramp or something? Or
yeah.
Jeff
Let's go
Kerr?
build a fort in the woods.
Did you have to ask Aaron if it was all right if you went out and played? And God forbid if you had your school's clothes on and went outside.
Oh, man.
You got to change
Right?
first.
God, that gives me flashbacks.
Our daughter, if we said get out of your school clothes before you go out, she wouldn't know what we were talking about.
There is not a school clothes, nice clothes
That's not
to
a-
school. It's not a
yeah.
thing. They wear their pajamas to school.
Yeah, unless you
sometimes.
go to wear a uniform. That's not a thing anymore, huh?
No, what was the conversation you were having with her about clothes that fit her? What was that?
The other night, she was like, Mom, I want you to pick my outfit out for school tomorrow. She didn't have outfit. She wears jeans and T-shirts. And I was like, you just want me to pick a jean and T-shirt combo for you? And she said, yes. So I picked a pair of pants, a pair of jeans, and a shirt. And she was like, the shirt is a little tighter, so I have to wear baggier pants. And I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, but if my pants were tighter, I'd wear a baggier shirt. And I was like, none of that is right. You need to wear clothes that fit you. They are all in the phase of wearing like shirts and clothes, pants that are 5 sizes too big for them. I was like, if you would just wear things that fit, because then when she does, she's like, oh, look at me.
Right.
She's real impressed with it. She loves
It's
it.
like I think that's like an influence from when Billie Eilish came
I
along.
think so. They're still
Yeah.
embracing it.
Yeah.
Looks like a ragamuffin.
Yeah, but then when she does come out in something that fits her, Sandy and I both are like, hey, girl, like, you look great. Like, wear clothes that fit.
That's such a mom thing. My wife loves it when she sees our daughter in a dress and her hair like just cleaned and dressed up. It just excites her.
Makes her happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was dabbling with eyelashes. What was going on there?
Those little
See how I get caught up on my own kid?
Yeah.
It's like, what's going on?
they're little eyelash clusters that you can put on, wear for the day, and you can take them off. And our daughter got your eyelashes. Eyelashes are wasted on guys. Guys get the best eyelashes. She got yours, and she came into my room, your eyelashes she was born with, but she found the little daily ones that you can take on and off, and came into my room and had put them on. And I mean, it was incredible, but I was like, you don't need it. And then she wanted to sleep in them. She wanted to put them on for school the next day.
I felt terrible because she came into me and she goes, you notice anything different? I'm like, buddy, you're asking the wrong guy.
I am not known for attention to detail.
And then she goes, my eye, and turned her head and kind of cockeyed. I was like, oh, now I see.
Did you see it?
Yeah. Whatever. See, but that won't last long.
No, because that means she'd have to get up a little bit earlier to do it. She's not doing that.
Did you guys see that Austin was on the list of the best cities to start a career?
That doesn't surprise me. It's a very entrepreneurial city. It's a
Yeah.
supportive city.
Yeah.
You know, I still get that to this day, even as big as Austin has gotten, especially if it's people from L.A. or New York. They're like, I can't believe how people just want to help me. Like, oh, you need to meet so-and-so, and oh, have you been to this? And this might
like
help you.
Connections and stuff.
And not expecting anything in return, just to help. We're just so used to it. We've
You
been
seem
here.
skeptical.
I know, right?
Just to help.
Yeah.
The concept.
I mean, in the back of your mind, don't you just kind of looking for something? Everybody's looking for something. Everyone's got an angle. You know what I mean?
Not native Austinites or longtime Austinites. I think they're willing to help and they don't expect anything.
Do
you
you?
need to expect something.
Yeah, I guess it's just. I mean, you're right. It's just me, right? I don't know, but it is. It's very different than the coasts. You know, from the East Coast and the West Coast. It's very cutthroat in business and that type of stuff. But JB, you're a connector. You connect a lot of people together.
You know so many random people in so many different areas. I mean, if I had $1 for every time, like, oh, I know that guy, or I know a guy who does that.
Yeah.
My gosh.
I don't know what it is. I learned it from a guy 25 years ago. You remember our friend Tim Sanders? We used to have him on the show.
Oh yeah, speaker and author. Yeah,
Yeah,
Love is the killer app. Right?
Yeah, he spoke at a radio conference, and it stuck with me. He's like, you should always help people and expect nothing in return. He said, the return comes over time. It will happen.
Yeah, but the rent's coming next week.
Sandy wants money.
Who doesn't?
I mean, I know, but
Right? I mean, who does
like, I'd love to introduce you to this person, and you have your hand out.
Yeah,
waiting
right.
for him to count the cash
Finder's,
into
little
it.
something for the effort here. You know, a little finder's fee.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be so bad. I saw an interesting Reddit thread. It was called Life After Austin. And it was really about a lot of people that have been here a while and are exiting Austin. And just because it's become too much of a whip for them. It's not what they would, everything's going to change. But they point out a lot of things, how they could kind of get by on, you know, not much money in your pocket and still hang out, still have a good time and do things. And now they're paying $2,500 rent.
Right, and margarita's $25.
Yeah.
You leave the house. And
Yeah.
It's too hard.
concert tickets have gotten really expensive. You've noticed that?
If you're just going to shows.
Yep. I know. My daughter, who's fortunate to be born and raised Austin, so is yours. She went to a show the other night, Mac DeMarco, and luckily got a free ticket. But I was looking up ticket prices; they were like $250 and up, or something like that. And you probably never even heard of him.
No,
I had not.
You'd walk in this studio, I wouldn't know who he was.
But when we were her age, mid-20s, you could go see great music for $10.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Expensive was like $30.
Yeah, $30 was expensive. Yeah. Did you see that thing Cinemark's doing at movie theaters this summer? It's pretty cool. $1.75 movies.
It's their summer series. Does that not take you back to when you're a kid in the summer and you'd go to the movie theater? Like I went to an after school care that I went to the daycare during the summer, and every Friday we'd go to the movie theater, and my mom would give me $2 standing in front of the movie theater counter with all the candy in front of me, trying to figure out how to get the most candy with $2.
That's the only place you'll eat or drink something you don't normally do. It is in a movie theater.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
the only place I drink 7-Up.
The only place I get goobers.
It's the only place that I mix
Hot tamales.
Sprite and the Hawaiian fruit punch. It's my
You
favorite.
can't just drink a drink. You always mix. You're always a mixer. You and our daughter.
Yeah, I like it. I mix. My favorite is Sprite and lemonade is great, and then of course the iced tea and lemonade, and then the Shirley Temple.
See, the only place I ever mixed is at the roller skating rink.
What'd you have there?
A suicide.
Ooh,
There's a little bit of everything.
Oh
Yeah.
the
Called it a
whole
suicide.
machine. It could be 8 different
Right.
sodas, and you put them
I'm
in
going
the
to
same
get a
cup.
suicide.
crazy. JB's going crazy. Look at him. Look
go
at
out
him.
and you
He's
skate
doing
backwards.
suicide. That's what our daughter wants to do for her 17th birthday is skate.
Skate party.
Yeah, they redid the one.
The Playland
The
Skate
Playland
Center.
Skate Center. They redid it over there off of 183 and Burnett.
A little bit past Burnett. Remember, it was
It was
this.
an antique mall, too.
Yeah, they
took it
absorbed
over.
the antique mall. And now it's this huge skating arena. I think there might be a bowling alley in there. I mean, a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Do we still have roller derby in Austin?
I think so.
I don't know.
I think so too. I don't know. It's
Because I know I've forwarded stuff to my daughter on occasion. I thought that's something she would get into.
she didn't.
Honestly, I thought this is the sport for her.
Did she do it?
She's got an angry side, and she's athletic.
Yeah.
It's like you should take up roller derby.
She didn't want to do it.
Nah,
I think all the OG roller derbies girls are now pickleballers. Right? I don't have any interest in the pickleball. I just feel like it's being jammed down my throat to play pickleball, and so I'm not going to do it.
I think it's cool. I just think there's a certain level of player. They take it way too seriously. This is a playground game.
Yeah, they can't be casual about it. They're either
Right.
not playing or they're on leagues.
Right. Like when there's places like Bolden Acres where you play at a bar,
Yeah.
that's just fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like skee ball.
Yeah.
It's in my mind it's on the same level as skee ball.
Yeah.
But there are people that are so serious about it. That's why you keep seeing pickleball fights.
What is what is your mother, a long-time tennis player? What does she think of the pickleballers?
Not a fan. Not a fan.
She's not?
No, she was pretty upset. They lost a court at her club because it went to pickleballers.
Ooh.
Remember when Steiner Ranch, when they were all fired up because some of their tennis courts became pickleball courts, and there was like riots out there?
Yeah, it's a tough life when you're bitching about your country club. Isn't it?
True.
I mean,
It's the sound of pickleball I can't stand.
tunk. Tunk.
I've told you, a friend of mine has the neighbor behind him in Terrytown bought the lot behind her, and then so they have 2 huge lots in the middle of Terrytown, and put a pickleball court right up against her back fence,
As
has
far
to-
away from their house,
far
as
away from their
possible.
house, right next to
Yeah.
hers, and you have to listen to that all the time. I told her, I said, let me come over here with some good microphones. Here's what we'll do. We'll record the playing while they're playing. Then when it's even later at night, we'll put up a big amp speaker and play it
Play
back,
it back
to
to
them.
him.
I fight dirty.
Here's the thing. JB will do it.
I
He
know.
won't just talk about it. He'll actually do it.
I would do that.
That's one of
Yeah.
the things I find most attractive about you, JB. is your mean side.
But usually you don't know where it's coming from.
That's the secret.
I will sabotage your life and you won't even know.
You'll be like, who did it? Never know it's you, but you won't
Never
take
know.
credit for it either.
No.
You're very like dead of night, slip in maximum damage slip out.
Yep. They don't even know their life could just be unraveling. And they're like, it's called bad karma, is what it is.
You got some ace. You got some ace in the holes too, don't you?
Oh,
That
yeah.
you're just waiting for the right moment
Oh,
to
yeah.
ruin
You don't
their
want to
life.
get sideways with me. It's
See,
Oh, God.
JB's very thoughtful, very thought out, very
Calculating.
calculated. I just want to throw hands. I just want to.
Yeah,
duke it
y'all
out.
are the opposite end of the spectrum. The two of you together, deadly.
oh yeah. If we're
Deadly.
both sideways with the same person,
Yeah, there's no surviving.
they're doomed.
Oh, all right. You guys want to wrap this up? It's pretty fun. 25 minutes of just goofing around.
Yeah.
Right. We'll do more of this. It's more of a, if you're still with us, a deep dive, less restrictions than we have on the radio, where we can talk about a whole bunch of stuff for as long as we want to. So we'll do it again. See you.